Yes, it is. And we are not only live here on Lightning 100, but also streaming at volume.com/lightning100. Everybody tune in, take a peek here in the studio, and everybody wave and say, welcome back, Bre Kennedy.
Hello.
So good to have you back. I failed to mention, too, I love the shirt. In fact, I have that shirt somewhere.
A sad penny.
Yes, it's actually started to fall apart. I wore it so much.
Yeah.
But I'll never forget, I guess it would have been 2016. I wore it when I voted, and the nice lady said, who's Sad Penny, and why is she sad? I was like, no, that's Jo, and she's very happy, actually. She's a songwriter, and she's fantastic. You should look her up.
This was a real photo I found out from when she was
with a
like
kid.
13.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's so cool.
It's beautiful. It's my favorite shirt.
That's so cool. I got to go find mine now. Like I said, it was my favorite shirt too until it just kind of fell apart on me. But
I used to wear this all the time, especially when I was touring the Jealous of Birds EP, because Sad Penny was one of my favorite artists.
Yes, we love Sad Penny. We love you too, Bre.
I love
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You're never afraid to join us on the morning show, which salute to you for it.
I love my morning voice.
As we're getting ready for, so you actually have been playing every Thursday.
Yes.
Out at the Bowery Vault.
Yes.
A little bit of a residency happening with some special guests as well. See, coming up this Thursday, it's Brittany Spencer. And I want to make sure I say this right, Matt Koziol?
Well done. That's it. First try.
Nice.
Nailed it. All right. And then next Thursday, May the 25th, Lydia Luce and Katie Pruitt, part of that. So as you were, I'm sure that you're good friends with all of these folks. Was there any particular reason that you reached out to these folks to play these shows with you?
I just really wanted to have like a really intimate listening room experience. And so, of course, all of these people are my dear friends, but I heard them for the first time, most of them, in a listening room experience. So I wanted to bring that back. And they're some of my favorite singer-songwriters in town.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And you come out, you get a chance to hear Bre perform songs, not only from Jealous of Birds, 20-something, and Note to Self, but also new music, because you've got an album coming out this fall, right?
Yes.
So excited about that. And I think we're going to get yet another world premiere here on Lightning in the Morning.
Love our world premiere.
That's right. And Bre was, we were lucky enough to have Bre debut Before I Have a Daughter, which is a song that we play a lot here on the station. Absolutely love it. And we get to say that we got to hear it first.
We did.
And all of you out there in Radio Land, again, thank you for joining us here on Lightning in the Morning. So, going to play a couple for us, right?
Yes, please.
Which one would you like to play first?
I'm going to play a song called Retrospect.
Okay, Retrospect. This is Bre Kennedy live on volume.com/lightning100 and, of course, live on Nashville's independent radio.
I clench my fist when I get high. On retrospect, there's so many things I could have done with my life. Then I think of you and I drink too much, I sober, I course correct, and I can attempt to stay between the lines that I made up in my mind. Sabotage, I'm so caught up in the way it was. From where I'm standing, the world keeps spinning. I'm a fool holding on
Bre Kennedy live here in the Volume.com studio. I almost said once again, which is usually what I say after the second song. But it feels like you were just here not that long ago doing Before I Have a Daughter. So once again, and always grateful to have Bre Kennedy here with us.
So
that one was called Retrospect.
Yes, beautiful, beautiful song, and that will be on. You actually released that as a single.
I did, yeah, about
couple
a month
weeks
ago.
ago. About a month ago.
Yeah,
okay.
it's the first song on the album coming this year.
Yeah, we're gonna get that album. Can you tell us? Will it be the fall? Will it be the winter? Do you
It
know
will be
yet?
in November.
November.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just circle the whole month of November and wait for the actual release date for the new Bre Kennedy album. But in the meantime, not only is Bre joining us here in studio, but you can actually see her perform this Thursday and next Thursday out at the Bowery Vault, finishing up the residency here in the month of May. Am I reading this right, that it's the show's from 9 to 11? Is
Yes,
that right?
it is the late show, but I will say something magical happens after 9 p.m.
See?
And
All
then,
right.
and
But
it's Mickey's. That's what it is. After that,
Nice. Very nice.
it's the late show, but it's so worth it. Just amazing artists.
We're gonna have to consider, because that's past our bedtime.
Yeah,
On
me
a
too.
school night. So
have spent many a probably should not have been out late weekday night at Mickey's.
Oh yeah.
okay.
I live across the street.
Oh.
So for me, it is a dangerous, beautiful place, but also,
I have lost many a thing
yeah.
at Mickey's.
but I can just walk over to the show, have a good time, and then go to Mickey's and then go to bed.
That's interesting that you said dangerous and beautiful, not beautiful and dangerous. That's
Both and.
Yeah.
Either way. It is, we should
Depends
say.
on the day.
Right. And we should say, too, that it is a 21 and over event. You don't need to make reservations or anything, but it is a free show. But you must be 21 or older to enter. But it's going to be, I know it's going to be a great show, because we're getting a little sample of it right now. So as you get ready to release the new album, can you share with us like where you are in the process? I mean, is it
Yeah.
like done? Is it ready, recorded, mixed, mastered, the whole nine? You're just waiting maybe to press it and release it a little bit later, or?
Yes, so it's all recorded, it's all mastered. I actually just got the final masters for side B yesterday, which is amazing.
Yeah.
I recorded it with Davis Nash, who's one of my dear friends from here, but he lives in Los Angeles. And yeah, we did 13 songs, and everything's all finished, ready to go. Just putting it out this year.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So when you get those mastered, the final, here it is, where do you listen? Do you have like a special setup at home? Do you go and like pop it in the car and listen in the car stereo?
That's a good
or
question. So I definitely love a good car test. I
Sure.
definitely will do that like in the evening time when the sun's setting. But I usually just pop my AirPods in and I go to the air park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I feel like if I'm outside and I'm listening, I'm like, okay, it works.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's all you need right
Yeah.
there. That's I'm curious. We should probably ask more artists that. It's like when you finally get it and
Yeah.
you put all this work into it, it's like, okay, here it is now. Where do I listen to it? You know what?
Yeah.
But to be able to, know, because a lot of folks walk around with the ear pods on. You can know what that mix sounds like that way as well.
I feel like some people too listen on their laptop or like their phone because I know that's where it's coming from.
Right.
But I'm like, I want it to be the soundtrack for
Yep.
my day or for my walk. And if it feels like it's doing that, then I'm like, okay, it's good.
So, all right. So we now know that Bre approves of at least side B of her
Yes.
new album. It's done. So
Still awaiting the review of side A.
that's right. But we know we will get the new album coming up in November. Again, Bre Kennedy joining us here in the Volume.com studio. And you're always so kind to play multiple songs for us. So you mentioned you were going to play another one, I believe, Navigating.
Yes.
You're going to play. Tell us a little bit about this song.
Yeah, so Navigating is actually one of my favorite songs on side A. It's about a conversation that I had with my little brother this time last year. And I remember he was really, really going through it and he was having a really hard time. And so he called me and he was like, how do you do it? How are you so happy all the time? And I had just finished my morning cry. And I was like, what are you talking about? But I just told him, like, social media, it's so easy to see everybody's life and what they're eating and go, that's better than mine. But, we're all going through it. And so I told my little brother, like, I'm navigating in real time how to show up for myself every day. And that's part of it. That's part of the journey. And just knowing that the person in the car next to you is doing the same thing.
Right.
So I went in the studio right after that conversation with my little brother where I wanted to be Superman, but that's all I had to tell him. And Emily Hackett, one of my dear friends, and Davis Nash were like, let's write about navigating and what that looks like. And sometimes that means having grace for yourself and the person next to you, and sometimes that means having a really bad day, and that's okay.
You shake it off and go on to the next, right?
There you go to Mickey's.
Well done. Well played, Bre. So we get to hear that song now. Bre's going to perform that song, Navigating, for us. Again, you're listening to Lightning 100. We're also streaming at volume.com/Lightning100.
Shotgun. I let her drive last week, but she's still too young. Hands over her mouth, she's spiraling out. She doesn't know how it all plays out, and neither do I. It's scary sometimes, going in blind. We're just navigating, winding through the breaking, carving out some patience for ourselves and everyone else, moving through the oceans, wondering where we're going, burning out and all the fear we're facing, well, we're navigating. My brother called last night. He said the world's falling on his head. In the dark with no headlights, he can't find a round again. Hands over his mouth, yeah, he's spiraling out, yeah. He doesn't know how it all plays out, and neither do I. It's scary sometimes, going in blind. We're just navigating, winding through the breaking, carving out some patience for ourselves and everyone else, moving through the oceans, wondering where we're going, burning out and all the fear we're facing, well, we're navigating. So it up, out of the windows down, yeah. We're live, out of the windows down, yeah. Go left, go right, go upside down, go inside till it comes out. Go left, go right, go upside down, go inside till it comes out. Go left, go right, go upside down, go inside till it comes out. Go left, go right, go upside down, go inside till it comes out. Oh, the windows down, child.
This time I can say it correctly once again. Bre Kennedy live here in the volume.com studio.
And once again, sounding fantastic, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not even 10 a.m.
Woo!